Okay, we're here for round number 3. We can keep this hand. Especially on the play. It's kind of the question, right? Some decks, all you want is an Inquisition or Thoughtseize, and then threats. Some decks, we probably would rather have the Fatal Push. This is probably the Fatal Push version. So, this hand is good against this, or it should be. I'm going to save the push, but I do want to reserve the right to cast it on turn 2. As much as it'd be nice to have the Virtue out already, I don't want to miss the opportunity to Fatal Push exactly something like this. So obviously they'll have to make a decision on what they do here. But if we can just pump out a bunch of tokens and Virtue and Sorin, then we will be okay. As much as they had a pretty fast start, it's not one of those ridiculous starts. And we have a Field of Ruin for any other shenanigans they have. I'm gonna not fetch yet. And next turn, the untap land thing is great because, ooh, this is tough. I might just take the 6 and then flashback Souls and cast Virtue. And then we'll have to chump block the Master next turn. But that's okay. Thoughtseize is tempting. Because usually it's the cards that are going to come out soon. If it's like a Etch Champion or something, could be really bad, but I'm trying to think. I don't know that we can quite afford to do that. I think we're better off. Could just Sorin plus. That is another option. Yeah, because something like an Etch Champion right now would be... Well, we could race it with the Sorin. They don't have a plating or anything yet. It's like Champion plus plating. That would be tough, so... But we don't need to get ahead of ourselves yet. They can only cast one of those things at a time, at least right now, so... We can choose if we want a Lingering Souls Thoughtseize next turn, or Sorin. If we can start getting in there with life-linking tokens, we should be in really good shape. I don't know what kind of instant speed interaction they would have. Ah, they're leaving you Ornithopter back, okay. Maybe I'll just jump block. So, I'm definitely jump blocking, but if I trade here, I save myself 2 life. But if I cast Sorin next turn, I would gain 3 life. I may need to Thoughtseize though. In which case, I'm going to Thoughtseize, play Lingering Souls, and then Soar in the next turn. Unless I draw a land, and then I would Soar in and Thoughtseize. I think I'm going to wait. Well, I guess Bird in the hand, right? Basically, well, maybe not. Because one of them will get blocked by Ornithopter, so I'll lose a token to gain 9. Yeah, I think there's still a high likelihood we have to cast Thoughtseize next turn. I don't know what else they would have in their hand, really. Could be lands, but it's either another Master of Ethereum or a... No, they would have played another Master of Ethereum. Okay, well, that does kind of make that easy. In the following turn, we can Souls and Flashback Souls. Okay. It's kind of what I figured they had. Okay, Frenzy. Yeah, probably a good thing we took that. So, question is whether we attack or not. I think the answer is no. Then next turn we can Souls and Flashback and plus Sorin again. Going down to 3 is scary. Dead to another Galvanic Blast. Alright, we do have the Field of Ruin for that. And heck, actually next turn we or the following turn we may even be able to just ultimate Sorin. I didn't even look, they're all attacking me, yeah. Ooh, history. Good, but not good enough, sorry. Okay. Should be in pretty good shape. Next turn we can field the Nexus, cast History Benalia, and decide if we want to ultimate or plus Sorin. So Master can be up to a 7/7. Do I care to trade with it? Maybe. Or wait until the history tokens. It does bring Ornithopter down to a 1/3. But then I only have 1 spirit. I gain a bunch of life. Then we so we kill the master, kill the ink moth. They start sacking creatures. We still have a spirit back to block. I think we do it. I think we do it. I think that lets us then minus this, or emblem the Sorin, and then gain a bunch of life. Ooh. So if we Kaya something, they can try to attack the Sorin now. If we like Kaya minus and then plus Sorin, what does that do for us? Let's do this. Kaya minus. Maybe we just emblem Sorin. We can keep gaining life with the keep gaining life with a shambling vent if we need to. I think the Sorin emblem is good enough. Being at 14, they have 0 cards in hand. I think that's the best bet. Yeah. So what do we want to do here? I'll attack. We'll just do this, force the issue. And then if they want to go all in on the Ravager, then A, it doesn't matter. B, we have the path anyway. Okay, well that was certainly a mistake on their end. Alright, looks like they've just given up. Okay, cool. So we want all of these. History, we probably, I don't think we want Thoughtseizes. It's tough with the Frenzy. I guess we have Fragmentized Disenchant for that. We want all our token makers. We can maybe like shave a history since the ground tokens aren't as relevant. Bitter Blossom's slow and it kills us. Virtue's good, clearly, but also kind of slow. Maybe we shave a Thoughtseize. Brutality is just a kill spell, so I want to keep it. We want all the paths and pushes. Really, it's the Etch Champion that I need Thoughtseizing, but although maybe because it's Frenzy, also we need to keep Thoughtseize, and maybe we'll trim an Inquisition. We can always just not cast it if we don't want it. Settle's probably worth it too. I don't think Auriok Champion's worth it. Maybe Virtue is good enough. Maybe we just need to go Virtue, Bitter Blossom, cut the histories, since they have so many flyers. Keep Soren for the life gain. That looks fine. Yikes. This is not a great hand, but I think I'll keep it. I think it slows them down enough. Do I risk a tapped land? So if they play a good threat, maybe I want to path it and then Bitter Blossom next turn. Yeah, we have enough lands. I don't need to play that Shambling Vent yet. And if I can't find a turn to play a tap land, it's because we drew all spells, so. It's like if they have a Ravager or a, the 1/1. Yeah, there we go, Overseer. I probably just need to peg this now so they can't, like, empty their hand and. Sure. Gonna tag this now. I know it gives them a land, but they clearly have plenty of mana. Life loss can be tough in these matchups with Bitter Blossom. It's tough because it's such a good token maker and they're flyers, but sometimes they get you down to 5 and then you don't really know what to do. So do we want to disenchant the Arcbound Ravager? Maybe. Because it could get out of hand real quick. We did keep drawing lands, unfortunately. I'm going to wait. We'll do it on their turn. We'll see what they do. Kind of force their hand a bit. Make them sack everything if they want to. So do this before blocks, so that I can block the Ornithopter if I feel like I need to. And then we are out of spells, which is not good. They do only have one card in hand. Yep. Going all in. Man. Let's hope we draw a path or a push. I will block. I want this game to go as long as possible so I can draw out of this bad hand here. Probably want to get the Blink Moth. But do I want 2 Bitter Blossoms? I guess I could and start gaining life with a Shambling Vent. It's bad if they have like an Etched Champion, but not Etched Champion, a Master of Ethereum, because then they just block the vent, but man, this is risky. This puts me on a 9-turn clock, but yeah, we'll start attacking with a vent, and if we draw Soren, we're in really good shape. Or any removal spell, obviously. Okay, land is good. Frenzy? Vault Scourge. Not so scary. Brutality. I don't really need to kill the Vault Scourge, so I think I would rather just get in there with the vent. But what I'll probably do is hold this Marsh Flats to pitch and gain life. So that buys me a whole turn and 2 tokens, and then I'll play the Field of Ruin for any other creature land they could have. Like that. And I can field and attack. Ooh, Lingering Souls? Oh, they're trying to block. I see. 2 -2 doesn't quite work out. So can't quite attack with a vent yet. So let's do this. And that, and I guess hope to draw a Virtue or a Sorin. Then we can just start getting in there. Yikes, this could be bad. Yep. Yep. It's bad. If we can kill the Ornithopter, though, we do have a lot of live draws here. Yeah, I mean, this is something. Do we just attack with everything? Is there anything they could activate? I guess cranial plating would be bad, but if we attack with 8 things, they block 1, they take 7, or they probably block the vent. We have 2 blockers left. Do I care to hit this right now? Probably not. So I could activate vent and then cast Stony Silence just in case. I think with 2 blockers we just go for it. Could also just Brutality, but don't think we need to yet. So Stony Silence just cuts off, oh, I guess it cuts off Ravager, which could be bad, because Ravager is the way they could maybe deal me a bunch of damage. Yeah, we'll just do that. Then we could block the Ornithopter and the Nexus. Yeah, they had the Ravager, okay. They might have enough blockers now, though. That's annoying. But I guess, again, if we can kill the Ornithopter, then it doesn't matter. If we draw a Virtue or a Sorin, it doesn't matter. So we have 7, 7 Lord effects, 7 kill spells. Jeez, Experimental Frenzy is so ridiculous in this deck. Holy moly. Yeah, I guess what I really need is Virtue. So that they can't kill me on the backswing. Man, they just played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. It's insane. Okay, well, if we now kill the Ornithopter, we're attacking with 6, 7, 8, 9 things. They have 3 blockers. They gain some life. What if we... They have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. They're at 9. If we Path of Vault Scourge, they don't gain life. We can also Brutality one of the Vault Scourges and Path the Ornithopter. Maybe that's the safer line, but I think they're just dead because if we go to both the life linkers, they have 2 blockers for 10 creatures. Creature gets -2. Oh, they have a Nexus, so we need to leave open mana to Field of Ruin a Nexus. Discard this. So they go to 4. I think right now they're already dead. Yeah, because they block 3 of them, gain 1, take 6. But, oh, they didn't activate the Nexus. Okay, well, what I was going to do was Field of Ruin the Nexus and then Path to Exile the Vault Scourge Ornithopter, but I guess I could have done it pre-combat, was Field of Ruin the Nexus, get the planes, and then have Path. Yeah, I was just waiting for them to activate Nexus, but... Oh, I guess they didn't have the mana to do that. Okay, it doesn't matter. They were dead many different ways, so... Cool. Got there. We'll be back for round number 4.